All right, welcome back to the Xfinity Sports Report, your Colorado high school connection. Brian Roth back with you. We're going to get you right back to the highlights momentarily, but first, we'll introduce you to the boys lacrosse team up at Dawson School. Now, we've had them on the airwaves here on XSR here this season, but still didn't know a lot about them. So we decided to trek up to Lafayette and learn more about the Mustangs of Dawson School. With a campus that stretches over 100 acres and a panorama of the Flatirons always within view, Dawson School has called Lafayette its home for nearly 50 years. Known for outstanding academics and a commitment to the development of character, Dawson School has become Boulder County's premier K-12 independent school.
We're a fairly traditional co-ed K-12 independent college prep school, and it's interesting, we're about 50 years old. We were founded in 1970, and at that time we were a boarding school for boys, quite small. And then just over the last 20 years or so, we've evolved into, like I said, a co-ed day school for K-12.
But on a statewide level, Dawson School has remained relatively anonymous when it comes to athletics. Yes, there have been state championships, but they have been few and far between. The boys soccer team accomplished the feat in 1996, followed up by the boys golf team nearly 17 years later. And now this spring, Dawson School is hoping to add to its athletic pedigree. The Dawson School boys lacrosse team has been ranked #1 in Class 4A the entire year, and for good reason. After concluding the best season in school history last spring, the Mustangs returned 15 players off last year's state semifinal club, and expectations have never been higher.
It gave us a lot of confidence, not in like a way that we we're feeling like really like cocky, but just knowing that we compete at that level.
I mean, we definitely didn't feel like we would get to semifinals last year, but I mean, it definitely made us rethink like how good of a program we are.
Especially last year, finding out our potential, getting to the semifinals was just beyond past years, and so this year, of course, we want to repeat that. Of course, we still want to become state champions, and so everything we're doing now is all for that end goal.
Last year we were ranked 5th, I think, and going into that semifinal game against the #1 team, I say we were a little intimidated just to start, going down 5-0 at half, and then chipping away and finally only losing by 1. Definitely gave us a lot of confidence for this year.
It's been a fun ride. The kids are having a lot of fun with it. The coaches are having a lot of fun with it, and certainly our experiences last year have helped this year so far, and we're taking it day by day and trying to focus on the journey and not the destination, and keeping track of the details and seeing what happens.
Pete Devlin is the head lacrosse coach at Dawson, and he's been the architect of the program for the past 6 years. The Mustangs won just 3 games in 2011, Devlin's first season, and now, 6 years later, the Mustangs are the favorites in Class 4A boys lacrosse.
It's been a slow progression, and it's involved a lot of off-season work and a lot of commitment from the players, and we've had a great time doing it so far.
When it's transition, you got to match up. We can't be doubling for that long right there, okay?
Intensity. If you were to describe it in one word, it would be intensity.
Coach Devlin is one of the most committed, intense coaches I've ever had, and I mean that in every aspect of the word. Intensity-wise, he wants to be in the game as much as anyone else, even though of course he can't, and I think it's really infectious.
Here we go. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3, family!
He's such a great coach. I mean, just the intensity that he brings to the table is just so infectious, and I mean, every time he gives a speech to us in the huddle, and he just picks us up and even turns around a game for us.
He really understands us, and he understands the energy that we have when we're practicing and during the game, and he really knows how to connect with us, and he really knows how to get us fired up, and he knows when to yell not at us, but almost with us to bring us up.
He values sportsmanship and winning the right way, and that means a lot to a school like ours. We certainly want to win, but we want to do it the right way. We want to win with class, and we want to respect our opponents and the officials and the opposing team. And I think Pete brings all of that to the table. So he's been a great hire, and he's the main reason for our success.
With victories over nearly every contender in Class 4A, the Mustangs are the clear favorite. And while Dawson School's made a name for itself in Boulder County, the Mustangs know a boys lacrosse state championship this May would help grow the brand of Dawson School statewide.
It would definitely get our names out there. It would be awesome for the work that we've all put in, and just definitely make ourselves known.
And to get there and not only win it, I don't even know how to put that into words. I think it'd be a spectacular achievement, not only for the lacrosse team, it would be legendary for the school.
It would do a lot. That's, I guess, why we're working so hard. I mean, Jesse Rosenblatt, I've been playing with him, and Chad Donnell for 9 years. So that would bring a lot personally for us three. But we definitely hope to make it there.
You know, we try and stay humble every day, and we're just trying to work hard, come to practice every day, have fun, focus on the details, make sure we're learning, make sure we're preparing for the next game, you know, and not let us get ahead of ourselves. It's a one game at a time kind of thing, one practice at a time, and just keep working hard and having fun. And like I said, focus on the journey, not the destination.